Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, and that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad, you beat a team that's ranked above you, now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents.
A look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Baylor Bears. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
the Oregon Ducks and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Ducks will kick off first, and here we go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Manning on play action. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Wingo. Oh, look out! He's at the top. He is in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
That is how you start a football game. My guy's really fast, really good. I'm going to feature him, give him the football, and he will do the rest. One play, one superstar, one touchdown.
And he shanked it short and to the right. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Hill. It's great to think you're going to score every time you return it, but man, what a bad decision. He's down at the 6. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. The run inside. It's Davison. Follows a good block there. Picks up 3s out to the 9.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
On the run, it's Hill. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
From the gun on third down, Dante Moore. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And that's a frustrating drive. Not the drive they were trying to put together. 3 plays, couldn't find a way to break somebody loose. Catch.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He might want another play. Fourth down, Moore. I'm just plowing ahead. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
They'll run it on the counter. Maybe a crease. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Oh, he's got some space. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback now breaking the field. Turning on the Jets. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. They'll run it. It's Davison. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Ducks!
Every offense talks about being physical, setting the tone. That is exactly what the offense just did. Run the football every play down the field. Don't try to trick them. Don't try to confuse them. Just be physical and set a tone.
Oh, and it's no good, and we're still tied. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, open up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Quarterback making checks. To the air on 1st down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Ducks want to move quickly. Running the red zone. It's Davison. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now Oregon will call its second timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Try to regroup a little bit after that mental error. Here comes 2nd and 13. The hand to the running back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
On the ground, it's Davison. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And the try is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Fires to the wideout. With the catch, it's Wingo. They get him out of bounds, but a chunk play to wrap up the first quarter, and this offense will carry momentum into the second. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give on the counter. Could be an alley. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Texas! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Comes the offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Looking for space. It's Davison. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
They go right back to it. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that rate and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Might be calling a hot route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. On the run, deep down the right
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
The Ducks decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work.
And obviously you're trying to catch him off guard, but it didn't work. I'm not a fan of fake punts. I'd rather put my offense on the field and guys that do this for a living all the time and are really good at it, but tried to sneak attack, and it did not work.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. In the red area, it's Smothers. Got a little grass. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
I'll tell you, this defense and their front 7, they're going to have to play with great eye discipline because they know they are going to see this type of misdirection in their run game, and they got gashed there.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive.
Has it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he misses again. A 2nd missed extra point, and you wonder if those will loom large later. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Stewart. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Hey, these wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good change-up. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Using his feet to buy time. Complete to the left. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the... And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And the Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. He turns it loose to the left. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Let's see what they dial up on this fourth down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. More to throw for it on fourth down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for room. It's Smothers. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Manning with a play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a little off. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Turning it on. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run with Brown. And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorn.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
So a relatively short drive covering 39 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Dante Moore. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Moore will throw. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Quarterback had no shot on that play. He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just thrown that thing out of bounds. He's lucky that wasn't picked throwing into double coverage.
Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Working that left side now. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Wants to adjust the pattern. Moore. Oh, they're after him. On the run, fires downfield. Picked off. What a play by this defense. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. Just about set to get this second half underway. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Here's Moore to throw. Fires to the wideout. The sure hands, it's hooked. Snowed under by the defense. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
The Ducks looking to convert on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 4th down, Moore. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throwing on the run. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. Throwing Manning. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Swings it out to his running back. They put the brakes on him at the 21-yard line, short of the line to gain, and now field goal or go for it on 4th. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll move the wide receiver. Keep it on the ground. It's Brown. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Throwing more. Bought a little time, lets it go. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Offense changing the play. Moore to the air. Got a man. It's Davison. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line. Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. He'll pull it down. There he goes. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the 1st down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Dante Moore. With the catch, it's Davison. Runs through a tackle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the 1st down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
They'll go play action with Moore. Fires left. He makes a catch. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And, you know, when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Moore. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic with his feet.
And, man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
In the gun on third down. Moore makes the catch. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11th. And the Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Moore will throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat, and right now he's given this defense all they can handle.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking for room. It's Smothers. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Manning from the gun on third down. That pass is incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Typically at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
Got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Here's Moore to throw. Release to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Davison. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. It's complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Ducks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. quarterback may change this route. Throwing Moore. Steps away. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down and go to those situations and move your offense backwards.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Moore to the air. Makes a catch. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Moore from the gun on third down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
Not a big surprise.
Guys, they're going to pass on taking the short 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Moore to throw for it on fourth down. Caught! Outstanding tackle to keep it from getting the first down, and they'll get it back. And the Longhorns are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Here's Brown to begin the drive. And they don't pick up anything right there, but at least they avoid getting tackled in their own end zone.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll go right back to him, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. He gets it away from his own end zone. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Dante Moore might be looking to run. It's complete on the right side. Picks up the first down, and he might have a little extra. That looked like it'll be roughing the passer. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Moore will throw. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Fighting off the defender.
And I think this is where coaches really earn their money late in games, right? It's in the fourth quarter. You got the lead. Do you want to stay conservative and run the football? Because I see the defenses, they start to get aggressive, and so sometimes you can take the other hand and take advantage of it.
The Longhorns have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Manning finds his big tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And he's going to lose yardage on the play.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Moore. Here's the pressure. He's got him. And they'll knock him down. Now Oregon will call it 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Moore to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
It's complete to the left.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free. But the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
Down 4 late. They have to convert on 4th down to keep hope alive. Moore to the air again. Now improvising. Fires downfield. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Under a minute to go, just take a knee here and avoid the potential for disaster.
And we've seen it, Reese, very recently in schools that might be in the Sunshine State that decided to run the football and run plays, and it's come back to bite them. So there's nothing wrong, Jesse, with being conservative, taking a knee, taking the victory.
I think Miami and Georgia Tech are heeding your advice very, very carefully based on what we've seen in those recent years. Don't have to overthink this thing. Victory formation, leave the stadium with a double.
Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Man, as you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Quarterback making adjustments. Here's more to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Moore will throw. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Last chance coming up. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. And a great way for this defense to finish off this game